Shout out to everybody that's here. Salute to the mods. We're going to get into it. All right. Like the stream, people. Like the stream. Let's see who's here. Dion, Vern, Patrick, Ojedi, Charm, La Original. Let's see. Any Name, Boomer, TSK, Jalil, Jazzy. See, Unique. Shout out to Unique. She's having a birthday today. Gerald, Dwayne, Rachel, Black Rhino, King One Eye, T Malone, Tanner, Vern 85, BMC, Miranda, Black Introvert, BMC, Young Jay, Richard, The Rapper, Gemini, Time Bandit, Patricia, Redskin Nut, Nikki Love, Squandered Turtle, KH, love her to say use a goat. Johnny K, Kate, Nicole. Let's see who else is here. Young Dynamic, what's going on, man? Yvonne, Rashawn, Sharday, RCH. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. We're going to get into it. James Killmonger was good. Wesley. Beth. I'm not going to do too much talking in this live show. I'm going to let y'all do the talking for me, so to speak. Hold on a second. Let me put the original flyer as a thumbnail, so people can see the original one. But I'm like I said, I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm not now, but I'm gonna say what I need to say, and then I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all need to say. Hold on a second. I get this situated the way I need it to. And I can play this that I want to play here. Okay. But this was trending a lot over the past, couple days. And this is from Hot New Hip Hop. The reason why I got Boosie here is because he recorded it. He's the main one that recorded this bullshit. Shout out to John Harris. He's a sample. This dude recorded this shit. What a live stream at. I had just got back. I was at the phone store, man. I was there for a while. She said she got $3,000 for it. I'm telling you, man, these chicks will do whatever it takes to get them bands. They will do whatever it takes to get them bands, people. What are they not willing to do to get those bands? I want y'all to understand something. You got a lot of women, right, who love to get on social media and talk about how men are out here degrading them for no reason. According to them, we degrade them, we disrespect them. But here you got women who are willing to take a cucumber and use it as a dildo inside of another woman. First off, did they wash off the cucumber before they did all that? Did you wash off the cucumber before you did it? When you put it inside, also she put it inside the girl's mouth. You can tell she's done this a lot. You know? And I want everybody to understand, it ain't us that are out here degrading these chicks. They're doing it themselves. Whenever there's attention to be gained or money to be gained, they're willing to degrade themselves for it. They're willing to do that. And then act like it never happened. And then act like we're making things up. Listen, I'm not the moral police. I'm not one of those people that's going to tell people how to live their life, who to be with. That's part of her 5 a day. But when you do stuff like this on camera, when you have a child, that stuff stays forever. This woman looks like she's used to doing stuff like this. Ain't nothing to her. These chicks, man, they listen. I understand if you were having some type of private party and there was going to be a lot of freaky things going on. But the fact that these chicks were going out of their way to be nasty and put all over social media tells you a lot about where we have gone in this society. Things have really gotten to the point of literally no return. If you look at what women are doing on social media, they don't care about consequences anymore. They only care about shaming us into not speaking about it. What's going on, Marie? And what's good? That's too freaky. But you have a lot of these women who go both ways. You got a lot of these women who are with dudes and then they'll go and they hook up with females and they get back with dudes. It's just a lot of swapping going on. A lot of swapping going on. There were people who didn't know who Alexa Sky was before this. They know who she is now. Maybe that was the point. We'll be watching you on a trip. Okay, cool, Mello. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, everybody that's watching. Share it too. Now, there are people outraged, and I want people to understand you shouldn't be outraged because you got women who are literally going into stores, licking ice cream and putting it back. You got women who are taking a leak on produce and getting caught. Okay? There is no standards anymore. What you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors, man. But when you are in the public and you're doing the things that you are doing, calling attention to yourself with some of these antics, you deserve the criticism that you get. Now, these women who are getting criticized deserve to get criticized. And anybody who's defending this are the type of people who would probably either engage in that activity themselves or they just want to give these women a pass. I'm not giving them a pass. Simply for the fact that you have parents in this scenario. You have Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae, right? She condemned women doing the cucumber challenge, right? But then she goes and she's at the party to keep an eye on her boyfriend. If you don't condone that type of behavior, why are you there? And you're laughing about it. And now people are calling you a hypocrite. Because you are. All that what you were saying was because you were angry at your boyfriend. But I guess because y'all got back on good terms, you were cool with going to a party where you know cucumbers are going to be used inappropriately. And I have said this. There are a good amount of women these days that are not dating material. They're not marriage material. They're not even side chick material. And all they have in this world is a big ass, big tits, cute face. That's it. But what happens when your beauty fade and your tits start sagging? What do you have then? What is left for you there? You know? What exactly is left for you there? Like the stream, people. We're going to get into this article from Hot New Hip Hop. All right. It says Boosie captures graphic video of Alexa Sky cucumber challenge. Where to begin? On Sunday evening, reality star and Fetty Wap's baby mama Alexa Sky became a trending topic on Twitter after videos of her reported recent antics began to circulate on social media. Alexa's and her new boyfriend in trouble through a cucumber challenge themed mansion party in Atlanta that turned into an all-out debauchery. Of course, in this day and age where social media runs rampant, guests capture every moment. It was a lot. The pool party found a number of guests showing off their summer bodies, including Alexis, who streamed her best and craziest moments in her Instagram story. However, there was one clip she failed to show, but Boosie Badass did the sharing on her behalf. Apparently, there was a cucumber contest to see who could get the most graphic with the vegetable. And Alexis went all out. In the video, a woman is laying on her back as Alexis penetrates her with a cucumber. Alexis then takes it out and thrusts it into the woman's mouth. And this is the video. Oh, this is a promo video, but okay, I can't play that because it has music. But I guess that was a flyer, you know. Let me tell y'all this. It wasn't hard for them to get those women to show up in Atlanta. Do y'all know that? Didn't take much for them ladies to show up in Atlanta. They probably didn't even get paid to go there. I know they said one woman got paid $3,000, but did the other chicks that went there get paid anything? The video was quickly deleted by Instagram because it goes against their policies, but that didn't stop people from snagging it and sharing the clip on Twitter. That's where I saw it. I saw the clip on Twitter. I was strolling looking for it. I was like, well, goddamn. Shout out to Black Rhino from my friend's IG story. They did not like it. They did not like it. Was normal. I don't know, Jay. You can't do freaky stuff in public and be respectful at the same time. That's what I'm saying. You know, there's going to be people who are going to want to do crazy shit, but still want to be respected for it. You're not going to be respected if you're getting thrust with a cucumber. Okay. Let's see. It quickly went viral, as did another video showing the party ending with a fight. According to the women involved, they got into an altercation with Alexis and beat her up. However, Alexis later stated that she's not the person in the video and didn't fight anyone. Also on the scene was Reginae Carter with her best friend, his name is Zonique Pullings, Tiny Harris's daughter. YFN Lucci was one of the hosts of the event, so it isn't surprising to see Reginae on the scene. Yet, considering how disgusted she was with social media cucumber antics, this was the last place people expected her to be. Really? Let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of people, man, who be lying through their teeth. They talk about what they don't like, but they end up with what they don't like. You know? Now, this dude who threw this party could get in trouble, man. All a female has to do is say, you know what, they were doing things to me against my will. That's all a female has to say in this matter before this ends up in a Me Too situation. You brothers better be careful. You brothers better be careful about throwing these types of parties and having foreign objects, but having produce thrust into females at that party, sir. It's a good thing people are recording, okay? But you still need to be careful putting that kind of stuff out there and doing those type of parties. You can put yourself in a bad situation. You're lucky there's a lot of women there. And the women doing the work. As you see, Alexis Scott's legend involved in a fight. Trouble told Alexis to jump on Kia, which is confusing because he posted that girl as a finalist on his page. Not sure what she did to piss him off, but Alexis snuck her and Kia folks jumped and drug Alexis all down the hill in front of 12. Phone broke, all my nails came off, and this bitch snuck me. Laughed my ass off, weak asshole, mad because I popped on her ass. And Trouble weak as fuck for telling her to hit me. Ass
on top of pop your ass in your motherfucking eye, bitch. You thought you was gonna sneak my sister? It's a no-go for me, ho. I'm with all that. And all that extra shit she trying to do, talking about dang her and all that, you got your ass beat at the end of the day, period. And Trouble tried to elbow me with your weak ass. The fuck? Y'all had niggas trying to fall in. Like, come on, pussy hoe. You thought you couldn't be touched? A bitch ain't untouchable? Or pussy hoe could never think they gonna sneak my sister. Never. And
didn't you fly these chicks out? These masculine ass chicks. I don't know if you flew them, but you brought them to your house, to your party. And then they got into it. They beat up your girlfriend in front of you. You tried to jump in. They pushed you to the side. Come on, man. This is why I don't like being around women like this. Avoid women like this, brothers. Avoid women like this with very much so enthusiasm. With vigor and enthusiasm. Avoid these kind of efforts.
for all y'all weak ass, broke ass hoes that's talking about my sister doing for some clout, bitch, my sister don't need no motherfucking Instagram clout. Weak ass bitches. It was what it was. She tried it. She got her ass beat. Period. Period. That just mad. And somebody said my lashes ugly. And bitch, I'm damn near about to call you on live, bitch. You damn near need to motherfucking answer the phone, cause bitch, you keep on trying to put your motherfucking forehead in the camera instead of your whole face. Them lashes gone, her hair is gone.
Dang, so you mean to tell me, Alexis, you got beat up at your boyfriend's party? Where was the security? Where was your friends at, Alexis? Didn't you have friends? Like, come on, man. This is why you don't be around people like this. I can already tell you, these are the type of people who constantly get in shit and can't do nothing about it. They can't win no fights. Can't win no arguments. So why are you getting into it with people? And then these chicks are bragging about doing bodily harm to you at your own party.
Everything is gone. That eye is turning brown. Tell that bitch to post that out tomorrow without no makeup.
Why she putting her tongue in the... These chicks... She can't let the thought energy subside just for a few minutes just so she could put that tongue in the camera. Because that thought energy just permeates in her, you know?
And I'm tired of bitches over here acting like fucking they was gonna do some shit if they was around. You weren't gonna do Nathaniel. And I put that on my mama hoe, period.
God, man. But I'm telling you right now, she's saying all of that. But as soon as a dude gives her equal rights and equal lefts, she's going to be the one trying to call the police. She's going to be the one looking for sympathy. She's a woman, but she's bragging about hitting a dude at his own house. Him and his girlfriend. And I bet he thought he was helping them out. On her mama. With these masculine ass chicks, man. Jeez. With these masculine chicks, man. Masculine as hell. Let me tell y'all something, man. Avoid women like this like the plague, okay? They bring nothing to your life. Alexis need to leave the thotting alone. You're a parent now. I don't know. Maybe that's how she make money. These are the type of females that we make videos about. Shout out to Naima, says Jay, my baby. Appreciate that, Naima. Shout out to Naima, you know. Now I want you, this chick is got all the energy of a man. But as soon as a man let's say she put her hands on a guy and he steps to her. All that energy is gonna go out the window. You know. See, that's what I see. Okay, let's see. I'm about to open up the phone lines. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm about to let y'all do more of the talking. I've said all I need to say. If y'all got questions y'all want to ask me, super chat them questions, man. That's the number. Y'all go ahead and call in. I know La Original, you said you was going to call in. We got to talk about these healthers. We need a hood rat diet for all of you brothers. We need to go on an ignore campaign for heifers like this. I don't care how good they suck a cucumber. You need to gotta let them go. Gotta let them go. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
You already know what's up, nigga.
What's good? Shout out to Trevon. I appreciate that, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I didn't know for sure if you was going to do a video on it. That's why I sent you the message on Instagram. I'm like, if he don't do a video on nothing else, he got to do a video on this shit.
Yeah, I was going to speak on it.
Yeah, the video that I had sent, the page is private, so that's why you couldn't see it. But when I saw it, I was like, what the?
They got it on Twitter. The video is all over Twitter as we speak.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter.
Okay.
So somebody had posted on Instagram. It's taken down now, of course. But you know the sad part?
Yeah.
The page that I had sent you the video from, I had posted, and I had commented, and I was like, this is exactly why. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that black men are saints. I'm not. But I was like, this is exactly why black men don't want to fuck with black women. And it may not be all black women, but let's keep it above. Motherfuckers are going to generalize. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure if you're on Instagram, the majority of the females that you see, the black females that you see on Instagram, if they ass is out, they titties is out, they twerking, they got fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, what man, any man that is looking for a wife, that motherfucker will have a hard time, if not an impossible time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just disgusting, you know what I'm saying? Women don't give men anything to respect. I can see why motherfuckers go red pill, blue pill, pink pill, mix out, and all that other shit. It's disgusting. And Alexis has a fucking baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis has a fucking baby. I personally think that somebody in the fucking family court needs to be watching these social media pages. And when you see a female who has a child and she's on the internet ass naked, take her fucking child from her. Mm-hmm. Take a child. When you see Alexis should have her child taken from her because she's not a fucking fit parent. Being a parent is not only how you conduct yourself when your child is there, but it's how you conduct yourself when your child is nowhere the fuck around. Mm-hmm. Because Alexis's kid will get older and see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that enough? She already got a reputation for being a fucking hoe. Mm-hmm. And these are the same females that will sit there and call a nigga a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat, but you're a hoe. And you being a hoe is probably why he's a deadbeat. Don't no nigga want to be associated with no female like that. It's embarrassing for a man to have a child by a female like that. Mm-hmm. I give the fuck up. I give up.
Yeah, well, well, that's why girls like that, they rarely are in relationships very long. They usually are, single for the most part because dudes don't want to deal with them.
But this is most fucking. We know that most men are hoes. We know that most men cheat. We know that already. But females is not no fucking better. I always say at least 80 to 85% of females are fucking hoes. They will fuck a married man, a man. They don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Most go on any platform and you find at least one female condoning that shit. Oh, leave her alone. She's living her best life. Nigga, that's not fucking living. Mm-hmm. It's just fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. She should have her child taken from her. She should lose all her parental rights, and I don't think that she should ever in her life be able to see her child unless she's on her deathbed. She doesn't deserve to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? If this is my thing. If this is the type of activity that you want to engage in, why have a child? Why not just be team no kids? Because I'm pretty sure Alexis has had a couple of abortions, and I'm pretty sure she knows how to swallow. So why didn't you just stick to that as opposed to having a child just to turn around and embarrass the shit out of your child?
She got a baby by a rapper, so she definitely wasn't gonna abort that.
But he's not even a popping ass rapper. When was the last? I can't remember the last time I heard a Fetty Wap song.
Well, he still do shows. He still get show money.
I wouldn't go to. I wouldn't go to any of the shows, and I don't know nobody who would go because it's just like it's Fetty Wap. It's not like it's Nas or somebody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he has multiple kids by multiple females. As much shit as she talks about Fetty and Fetty not being there for the child, you're not making it no better.
All right.
It sucks because the kids are the ones that suffer. And even if you don't have kids, I don't have kids. I still would never in my life engage in no shit like that. I'm a homebody. I say I'm home now. I stay my ass home. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, it's like, nah. Mm-hmm. Nah, if I do go out, it's like a family event. But this shit is fucking disgusting. And even if she's a porn star, that's not a fucking excuse. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm at a fucking loss for words.
Okay.
Honestly. Okay. I'll let somebody else call.
Yeah. Well,
this shit got me fucking exhausted. My brain is fried.
All right. Well, thanks for calling
in.
Have a good night.
All
right, you too.
All right, no problem.
All right, bye. Shout out to La Original calling in. Giving her words on this. Anybody else wants to call in? You can. Well, let me make sure. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the number. Let's get it back. I'm gonna put the number in the description. All right, so y'all should be able to see it. Put the number in the description so y'all can see it. So you should be able to see it. Anybody want to speak on this topic? Just call in. Yeah, man, we have a degeneracy problem that's going on, and you're noticing it with a lot of these black women, man. Even though white women ain't too far behind. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on, man?
How you doing, Jay?
What's
You
going
David,
on?
little man on the chat. What's going on?
What's going
What's
on?
up with this? What's going on, man, with this scholarly and this? Like I was saying the other day, what is going on, man? This is killing me, dude.
This is women in
This
2019,
is
bro. It's women in 2019, bro.
got cucumber challenges, wild pool parties, and now this. This is. I'm at a loss for words. You know what I mean? Like, you know, black women, you know, that in that particular screen for respect, and they keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's why I don't listen to them when they say my videos degrade them. I'm like, bullshit. What's good,
Yeah,
David?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're participating in some stuff that, you know, and like me as a person, like I said, you know, I was saying I used to be a little bit MGTOW. I started digressing from it to heal from whatever hatred was in me. But this is like, come on, man. Like, it's like, you know, it's like throwing more logs in the fire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, and then after all this is done, then they want to be marriage material. You know, I got this. Most of these chicks got long rap sheets, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Then they
You know,
want
that's a lot.
they want to change their life when they realize that guys are really not dealing with them like that. You know.
You know, they chase these. You know, with this situation with the rapper and whatnot. Even the state of hip hop's gotten weird. So it's like it seems like every day I wake up, I check a post, it's just getting worse and worse on that side. You know, and don't get me wrong, I love black women, you know, don't get me wrong. There was a point where I was all red-pilled up and raged up till I realized, like, you know, I think as one guy, content creator, said, you just got to accept it as it is. You know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you know, that's just my 2 cents. You know, I don't want to hold you up. I know you got a bunch of people calling in. I just want to weigh in a little bit of like, enough. 2019 means enough is enough. You know, you know, these girls want to be Thots, be a Thot, but not on my dime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean, man. But thanks for calling in. All right.
Hey, appreciate your work, Jay. You have a good night, man.
You too.
All right.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
All right. Shout out to him, man. All right, you live. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing today, man?
What's good, man?
You know, I seen a short clip of that video, that cucumber video yesterday on Twitter, and I saw they was just like, look at Boosie's face, look at Boosie's face. That nigga was disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
He was disgusted at what was going on around him. All these chicks sucking on these motherfucking cucumbers, and I'm pretty sure when they get on a real dick, they're not gonna know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why did that even become a thing? Like, why are people fucking around with shit in the grocery store now? Is that like, is the grocery store like the new club now? Like, everybody just be hanging out in this motherfucker taking videos and shit. It's like, damn, what the fuck wrong with people? But I wasn't surprised that Regine was at that party and, you know, was back with a dude, because that's just what girls do, man. They always bitch and complain about their man doing this and that, and they'll be still laid up under this motherfucker. I mean, the queen that everybody looks up to, I mean, look at Beyonce. She do that. She did all this bitching and moaning, made an album about this nigga, and she still laid up with Jay-Z. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, that cucumber party shit is just, I mean, it just shows how dumb people are these days, man. I mean, I don't know any man out there that gets turned on by that, like, oh yeah, you're sucking on that cucumber. It gets me excited right now. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, these chicks just look just so stupid, and then they wonder why, you know, black women ain't getting married out here, and this is one of the reasons why. This is why people don't, you know, respect. You know, like, well, I wouldn't say, well, respect dating, really, because you got girls out here doing shit like that. I mean, who would want to wipe up a girl like that and stuff? And if these be the same girls that do stuff like this and then turn around and get mad at me when I say you look stupid or you look like a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look dumb out here. I'm not gonna respect you as a queen or look at you as a queen and all this stuff just because, you know, you're a black woman. You know, if you're out here acting like a Jessica, you're gonna get looked at as one. You know what I mean? But yeah, like this girl that I was talking to, I remember we was talking about, like, you know, reality TV and shit, and she was telling me that Alexa Sky, that's the one that got the baby by February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me that Alexa Sky's kids are. How the fuck do you have you be running around here on Instagram doing all this shit, and acting like you got all this money, and your kids on Medicaid? Really?
Oh,
and Fetty
what?
Wap, he should have just kept his dick in his pants, man, because she ain't nothing but another bill. Like,
Right.
like I don't know why these dudes even get girls like that pregnant in the first place. Like I said it before, I say it again. What is it about these girls that says motherhood, commitment, home life? You know what I'm saying? Like, her name is Alexis Sky, for God's sake. Alexis Sky, like, this chick that got a name like that is not going to be a wife. Sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's with 2 wives, too, I think. Maybe 3. I don't know. But, yeah, any chick like, yeah, that's not somebody you get pregnant. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end it on this, man. Just want to say salute to you, dog.
All right.
Red pill all day, Pisces gang all day.
All day, man. Salute, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to fellow Pisces. Yeah, man. I think when they see these chicks on Instagram and maybe even see them in the club and see how good they look, they're willing to forget that, you know, having unprotected relations with these chicks could result in basically 18 years of complete hell financially. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, man, these dudes go to the strip club and fall in love. Anybody else want to call? I think I just put the number in there. Anybody else want to call in? Make sure you call in. I don't really understand throwing this party. Like, you bringing women to your house you don't even know, bro. Like, you don't know who they are, how they are, and then they just hop on and you know, tag team your girlfriend at your house. It's not a good look, man. And with Alexa Sky, like, she's a reality TV scripper, and those are not the type of women you should be impregnating. But you have black men, especially, who are impregnating these chicks, wifing them up. Not too much, but at a bit of an alarming rate recently. And I don't know if this is the best looking female they've been with, but they act like it is when they go to great lengths to get into relationships with these chicks. I get that you may want to smash. I mean, it is what it is. You're an adult. But if you decide to have a kid with a female like Alexis Sky, you have to understand that financially, you're going to, not only financially, but socially. I mean, she's going to be still getting flued out to different places to meet different men while somebody is you know, taking care of your kid. You shouldn't want that type of life for your children, no matter who your baby mother is. Boosie throwing his own party. That wouldn't surprise me. I originally had Boosie in the title, but after finding out some details, I changed it to rapper. But You know, but people will still see me. You know. Put the phone lines back in the chat. See who's calling. Phone lines open, people. Anybody want to defend this and think that we're, speaking out of proportion? Not proportion. We're speaking out of turn or we're wrong. I don't think these dudes should be having parties like this because, like I said, man, if anything goes wrong at these types of parties, man, you're gonna be held responsible. And in this day and age, you can't afford that. You can't. And the only thing that is keeping Alexa Sky with one of these rappers is the fact that she has a nice body on her. And to guys that think that she's cute, she's an ex-stripper. Dudes are really intrigued by that for some reason. A female being an ex-stripper, that intrigues guys. Don't understand why it would. I mean, strippers, they are the quickest to do something for money. Don't believe most of these strippers when they tell you that they're not out here doing certain things for money, because they are. They're not going to admit it, but they are. That's why you got those females who are willing to go to this guy's house and play with cucumbers. They're willing to go to this guy's house and play with cucumbers. Put attention. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yo, this is your house. What's going on?
What's good, man?
About this situation, I'm gonna start off by saying first, can't throw rocks no more at either side, the male side or the female side. At this point, both sides is fucked up. But to get on this case is that it's become a situation where as though we know that the internet has exposed a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. So as far as we had a lot of exposure to what females really wanted men for, financial security, so on and so. That has brought a lot of light to the situation. Men ourselves, especially ones that's taking care for themselves, has shied away from women and even wanting to be committed with them. And even to the point of even giving them attention. And this is going to show from having that lack of attention and also not being able to have the communication skills or intelligent enough to have a man come into you. You can't have a conversation. The most you can do is look at, your Instagram and be like, you're a bad bitch. So the most thing you're going to want to do is seek for that attention because they lack so much shit. They don't really have what it really takes to keep a man. But once you do get that man, after you bring a man from him wanting that sex, there's nothing there anymore. So a lot of them came down to the point where as though they don't really care. It's an attention thing for them because they lack skills in so many different other areas. So with this situation right now, like me, myself, bro, I'm secure with mine. I'm financially well. I do love to date black women, but I do give that chance to each and every one. And I've noticed something when I do go out and I try to date that it's always a sexual situation thrown up in my face. Whereas though when they lack like communication and everything else, it's like, I'm gonna just throw this at them, and that's a bad thing to me because once that wear off, what is there for me to have otherwise? You know what I'm saying? So it's more the fact that we not even that attention anymore as much as that we used to from so much exposure. So now it's just like they just gonna throw it out there to make it so easy for us to come into them. But that's how I feel on the whole situation. But besides that, Jay, I want to. It was this article that I wanted you to look into, bro. His name was Robert Foster. He's a Mississippi politician. Have you ever heard about him?
Is he the guy that killed his wife?
No. This is what he did. Look into him. It's deep. He denied a fee because you did an article today about what is about the Me Too movement.
Uh-huh.
So this is what happened. He's like an upcoming politician. So he has a wife. So he told him and his wife they don't go with the opposite sex alone. Mm-hmm. They made that deal as being a married couple. So they had this reporter that they were sending at this politician who, like they saying he's going to be the next big thing, might run for president. Okay. The female reporter wanted him to go travel on a trip alone with the female reporter. Mm-hmm. He did the smartest fucking move. He declined doing that, and the female reporter just went fucking bananas, bro. She went bananas, and they got these articles with all these female reporters writing that he didn't want to go because he didn't want to initiate a fail. The twists of how they put it. It's crazy, man. Like it just made me think about the YouTube movement.
Okay.
And how you wrote about it. Yeah, it's pretty deep, bro. And if you look into his name is Robert Foster, a politician from Mississippi. But on this note, as far as like with this cucumber and all this shit, all we just got to do ourselves as men, is just stop paying attention to that shit. Just let that shit fly, even though I know that's going to be difficult. Like for me, myself, my thing is when I first meet a female, my first thing is when I'm talking to them, I ask them, and this is crazy because I ask them, I say certain things about themselves. I talk to them, and then I ask, like how they're responsible, like what's your credit like? If they show that they have a whole bunch of fucked up credit, that shows me that you irresponsible. See, a lot of them don't really like for you to go into those stages with them. It's always about what you're doing and how you're doing and what you can secure. But when you go into certain stages with them on that level, how they can secure with you, it's always a twist around it that you're supposed to be the man that's supposed to be behind this. But the man may not always be able to be in that position. You don't want something that's going to fucking jump out, out the house once you have a bad situation, and that's not looked upon. So you also want to make sure that both sides is willing to play, the roles that they're supposed to play, which a lot of them don't. They think that they're supposed to just walk around look cute, and that is handled. But until that mentality, I don't think it's going to get no better. So on that note, bro, I'm out.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, all right?
All right.
Salute to the brother bringing that situation to my attention. I did not know about that. I think they call that the Mike Pence rule. When you're never around a woman alone, I think that's a good thing. Women want to have power. Women want to have the power to blackmail men. So being alone with a guy, it puts him in a position to be blackmailed or to be accused. I don't think women should be upset about that. If women get upset about that, it's because they don't have power in the situation anymore. That man has the power, and there are women who don't like that. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Me, Saliba.
What's going on, Saliba?
Not much. I just, man, this is another prime example on how classless a lot of black women have become.
Uh-huh.
It's sad because, like, looking at this, I mean, who even does this? Like a cucumber challenge now? I mean, come on. And this rapper who I've never even heard of before throwing this shit, he just as lame as the women. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually has a girlfriend. First of all, why is he even? Who made a baby with this woman? The guy who made a baby with this woman, something's wrong with him.
Right.
Because I don't care how good you look, I'm not having a child by that. I'm sorry, because you got to be stuck with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And like, they just got to get better. Like these they got to get better with it. It's wow. I just, oh man, wow. And these guys got to also, like last call said, stop paying attention to these women. These women don't need no attention. They doing this shit for clout. They doing this shit, and thirsty dudes give these women attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it don't make no sense. Like you got a lot of thirsty dudes. Like you got a lot of dudes who ain't thirsty, but you got a lot of dudes who thirsty who go around chasing these type of women. Why?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But wow, it's just wow. But basically, that's really all I want to say. I mean, it ain't nothing else to say about it, but wow.
Yeah.
So
that's what a lot of people saying.
But that's all. Yeah, I mean, well, but that's basically all I wanted to say.
Okay, man. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, man. Good work, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to the caller. I think this will conclude the whole hot girl summer foddery. This party, maybe. You know. I just want to know, are women going to be calling this out? I'm not talking about, women who just casually scroll through social media. I'm talking about the female content creators. Are they going to be calling this out, or are they going to act like it doesn't exist? Because I see a lot of guys call each other out, but when it comes to women, they usually don't want to call out each other's behavior. And then they get in their feelings when we do it. It's because we're doing your job for you. Don't make us have to do your job, because we're going to be very, very honest, and we are not going to hold back. That's why I don't even listen to these female content creators. Lovely T called it out. Okay. But where about the other ones? There's a lot of them who speak about the same things. Are they calling it out too? Shout out to Gerald. I appreciate that, Gerald. That's only one. That's one. That's one. Oh, yeah, Marie? Okay. Yeah, I've heard of her. You right, Brittany B. Hot girl summer do lead to STDs. They silent, Jay. I don't more. They know this is a bad look. Not only the cucumber shit, but y'all saw the video I played with the two females are talking like dudes. Talking about how they beat up another girl, bragging about it. I've been noticing, like, black women have been going, like, the young black women, teenagers, the younger ones, they are going crazy, fighting, jumping people. That behavior got to be called out, man. Don't leave it up to us, because we going to go in. That's what I'm going to say. Don't leave it up to us to speak about this bullshit with these females getting out of pocket. I better call it out. Because it makes you look bad when you don't. Shout out to Elbert Choice. I appreciate that, man. That is why it is good when people are able to put a mirror in other people's face and say, hey, listen, I'm just like you. You see how I live my life, and I'm seeing the where you're going. You need to fix that. You got to do better. You can do better, you know? I heard about that 757. I think I spoke about it in my last stream. Yeah, that female is going to end up pissing off the wrong person by doing that. But see, people are such attention whores. They got to put everything on social media. They just have to. A lot of attention whore women these days, man. And they don't care if you know it. They don't care how they make themselves look bad in these situations. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Women like Alexa Sky will always be a side piece, a jump off, and a fly out chick. A chick you fly out for 1 or 2 days and you send her back home. She's going to be in her 40s talking about, I'm looking for a good man. I like nerds. Y'all hearing chicks now talk about how much they like nerds? Since when have you liked nerds? Be real about it. Since when have you ever liked nerds? Now I'm hearing females who used to make fun of the nerds, ignore them, not talking about they like nerds. Or they're gamers. Get the fuck out of here. You just a trend hopper. That's what you are. I heard that. I heard she stole the guy from her friend. But obviously the guy didn't give a fuck about her if she getting jumped on at his house. Not all nerds, but I get what you're saying there. Yeah, they tell me I like nice guys. I like guys who are quiet and nerdy. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Who you think you lying to, man? Who you think you fooling? Like, seriously, who you think you fooling? You lying to yourself and everybody else. You know what's crazy? Is that there's a female, right? She's an Instagram. Hold on, I'll tell y'all later. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Jada? This is Richard. First time caller.
What's going on, Richard?
Not much, man. When I saw your title of this junk, I was like, bro, I'm not shocked anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This mess that's out here now. Because you did, to speak on it, you had a stream, and the guy said, like, black women are not it. They want to be the it. But stuff like this, how can you be the it? So men come after.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and like I said, to be honest with you, seeing something like this, it doesn't shock me anymore. Mm-hmm. It's just like, why? Like the last time I said, like the last guy was saying, why? Why do y'all really want it that bad to be known? And it's a fact, and I actually said it when you had the beginning of when you was doing your instrumentals and stuff. When I was just like, and your kid is like the fact that you don't realize it. As they said, the internet's undefeated. So if that's undefeated, your kids are going to be seeing this stuff, and people are going to be talked about because of that mess. And they're not thinking about that. So, I mean, that's all I really wanted to say about it. But like I said, honestly, when I decided to be reading, and you're making some good stuff, and I'm glad you do, man, because it needs to be known, straight up. And like you said, it needs to be called out.
Yeah.
So, but that's all I want to say, man. Keep up the good work.
Okay, cool. Thank you, man.
Not a problem.
All right, shout out to Richard. The call. Yeah, man, somebody got to do it, because I noticed that some people just are not going to call out certain things, which is fine. That's what you choose to do. Normally, I'm the type of person, I don't look to have to, be the moral police. I just want to speak my opinion, But we are in a different time. I would tell you parents, make sure that you monitor your kids closely and make sure you have open dialogue with them, because this world wants to raise, especially your daughters, into Thots, and your sons into effeminate beta males who cannot think for themselves, who listen and do not lead. Okay. Okay. There's some issue here. Okay. Alright. Blacker, that's a damn lie. I call out everybody. Everybody that needs to be called out. But I'm not a call out specialist. I speak on that particular subject. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Yes, Jay?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm good.
I just wanted to call in and say, did you hear or see that the girl who had the cucumber inside of her, the one that Alexis Sky had stuck it in, was on Instagram saying that she liked it?
No, I didn't.
I forget her first name. It was something _Jasmine, like JASAMINE. But yeah, she was on there. Well, I seen it today, and she said that she woke up and she seen that people were saying that Alexis Sky had taken advantage of her because she was a little inebriated, and she was saying she was a stripper. She knew when she went to the cucumber challenge that she wanted the cucumber up in her. Can you believe this?
Listen, I saw the video. She was all up in it too. So I don't think she was that drunk. She was into it. What was going on?
Yeah.
But I think, didn't they pay her $3,000?
Yeah, she said that she won and she got $3,000. And no, she said that she did like it. She said that she knew when she went to the cucumber challenge that she was going to have a cucumber inside of her. Yeah. I couldn't believe that she said that. She said Alexis Sky was a bad bee, and other women wish that they could say that they got penetrated with a cucumber from Alexis Sky.
Wow.
Real raunchy talking.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I mean, she is a stripper.
So you got to try to find out. I don't know the first name, but it was something _Jasmine. And she also said that that's the type of sex she likes to have.
Oh.
So she tries different things.
Yeah, she liked them girls.
In the bed.
She liked them girls. Shout out to Young Coder. Said Jay speaks his mind. Get hurt. People get hurt when it's true. Thank you, man. And yes, they do. But with this female, like that don't surprise me because she's probably into girls and she wants to do anything it took to win. And that's what the stripper mindset is. That's why these women be sleeping with these dudes at the strip club. And that's her mindset. Do whatever it takes to get that money.
Exactly. I just wanted to share because I didn't think you knew that. You know, I'm sure you probably didn't, but yeah, she definitely said she wanted the cucumber inside of her. She knew that day she was going to leave with the cucumber inside of her. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me call in, and have a good day.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling in. All right. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, man. I didn't know that girl didn't know. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm pretty sure she knew she was everything that was going on. I think people wanted to make excuses for her. No excuses here. You know, no excuses here. She knew exactly what was going on, man. She knew exactly what was going on, man. She was all into it. She was all into it. No excuse to be made. That is it for the calls, people. That's it for the calls. That's all I have to say on this topic. That's all I have to say on this topic. No more phone calls. We're done with the calls. Send me an email if there's any topics I need to see. God damn it. All right. Also, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I may end up putting this on Patreon. I don't know yet. But if y'all don't see it by tonight or tomorrow, I done put it on Patreon. Shout out to all my patrons. But y'all may end up putting this on Patreon. This too hot for YouTube. You know, YouTube, you can't put everything on here. You just can't. You know, you just can't put everything on YouTube. You know? But yeah, man, shout out to the super chatters, man. I appreciate it. The moderators. A salute to everybody. I know a lot of us are gonna need a shower after listening to this. It makes you feel dirty. You know, listening to shit like what's going on with these cucumber parties and what's going on with the thizzot behavior. You know, you just gotta wash yourself clean of it. You know. Yeah, Vern, we definitely need that kind of challenge. Cucumbers are selling like hotcakes now. Cucumbers selling like hotcakes. But nonetheless, man, shout out to everybody that came through for this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. But thanks to everybody that participated. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that y'all check this channel regularly during this time of the day in case I go live. Of course, I don't go live every day, but I'm gonna try to go live as much as I can. All right. All right. Shout out to the mods, everybody. I'll see y'all on the next live show. All right. Y'all take care.